What's going on guys, it's Dan here with another top 5 highlight reel from E3. This time I'm going to be looking at the best moments in Ubisoft's E3 2016 Media Briefing. Ubisoft had a great showcase with a large variety of different games. As well as making some new announcements, we got loads of new information about upcoming Ubisoft games. Here is our top 5 highlights. At number 5, it's Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. The next entry into the highly acclaimed third-person shooter series, Wildlands is making big changes to the series. Throughout the on-stage demo of the upcoming game, we learnt new information about the storyline. It turns out, as always, you play as a Ghost Recon soldier, but this time you are tasked with bringing down a drug manufacturing infrastructure called the Santa Blanca Cartel that has taken over the whole of Bolivia. The biggest change of the series so far is that this game, while being fully playable in single player, will heavily rely on cooperative play. The on-stage demo showed 4 ghosts taking on the enemy fortress to eliminate a target called the Stew Maker, known for his ability to make dead bodies disappear. One small disappointment for this demo was that it was very clearly a heavily staged demo. The people speaking in the gameplay are not real players, and Ubisoft appear to have dubbed the voices over after the video has been captured to make it look better. Fortunately, this does not take away from the fact that Wildlands looks brilliant to play both in single player and co-op. It showed brilliant stealth and a fantastic high-octane chase sequence, and we cannot wait to try it out. Next on the highlights reel, at number 4, it is the Assassin's Creed movie. This is quite an unusual one, because E3 is normally 100% focused on games, and while this movie is based on a game, it doesn't fit the bill like normal. As we all know, Ubisoft have their first feature-length movie being released this year, which takes place in the Assassin's Creed universe. The story will follow Callum Lynch, a descendant of the assassins who is being forced into the Animus by the dangerous company Abstergo, as they try and discover secrets hidden in his genetic memories. Lynch will be portrayed by Michael Fassbender. Since such a high-profile actor is starring in the film, it gives us hope that this is going to break away from the standard video game movie routine of all of them being terrible. The E3 feature on the Assassin's Creed movie again provided us with loads of new information about the film, which included a behind the scenes video which featured an interview with Fassbender about the role. To check out that video, click on the link in the description. At number 3, it is For Honor. This game is an upcoming hack and slash video game being produced by Ubisoft Montreal. We saw some multiplayer gameplay at the E3 conference last year, but this year we were introduced to the story mode, and we have to say the game looks very impressive. The visuals remind me of Rise Son of Rome, and the combat system looks great fun to play. We were also shown a full story mode trailer where we were introduced to the background story of the For Honor world. This included the introduction of a new character, Apollyon, who appears to be the villain of the game. We're definitely glad to see that this game will have fantasy elements rather than being historically accurate. We think it will make the game more enjoyable. Finally, we saw a full section of campaign gameplay, which showed the player as a Viking warrior attempting to capture a samurai castle. This whole section looked very impressive and we cannot wait to play the game. Just missing the top spot at number 2, it is South Park, The Fractured But Whole. In the large on-stage segment about this game, creators of South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone introduced us to loads of new details about the upcoming sequel to South Park's Stick of Truth. We are not personally massive fans of South Park, but we have to say the featured gameplay looked hilarious. The characters openly mocked the entire Marvel series and its movie release phase scheme. The title of the game appears to have been made just to have as many innuendos as possible when talking about a game, which is brilliant. Most importantly, we saw how the gameplay has changed since the Stick of Truth. The game looks more engaging. You can now move your characters around the fight area, you can get behind cover, and even push and pull your opponents to gain tactical advantage over them. You can also double team them to increase damage. On top of that, since it is a superhero based game, you will get to create your own superhero based on a large number of different classes, and each class will have their own powers. This will add a lot of replayability to the game. Finally, at the pinnacle of highlights from Ubisoft's E3 2016 Media Briefing, it is a brand new IP, Steep. We don't think anybody was really expecting this game to be announced, but it really blew us away. The game is an open-world extreme sports game similar to SSX. In Steep, you will be able to explore the Alps on the border between France, Italy and Austria, while taking part in skiing, snowboarding, wingsuiting and paragliding. The visuals of this game look really stunning. What we really love is that Ubisoft is making Steep a game that is simply about exploring the mountains and enjoying yourself as you make your way down the snowy regions at breakneck speeds. The game features a standard third-person camera, as well as GoPro view, which essentially allows you to switch between first person and third person at will. Steep is all about cooperative play and enjoying the mountains with friends, so you'll be able to explore all of this open world freely with other players. As you travel up and down the mountains, discovering more and more drop zones and challenges, all of the lines you have taken will be stored in Mountain View, which will allow you to go back and view these paths in video format. You will also be able to see them through the view of other players who were with you at the time. I don't think I need to say that this appears to be fantastic for video creators such as myself. We can't wait to get stuck in and make some crazy montage videos of our best moments. As someone who enjoys snow sports myself, especially snowboarding, the game looks really interesting, and we cannot wait to see and hear more about this surprising favourite highlight of a great conference. So those were our top 5 highlights from the Ubisoft E3 Media Briefing 2016. We hope that you enjoyed our video. If you did, please give it a like. We would love to hear what parts of the Ubisoft conference you enjoyed, so please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.